Star Plant Tycoon, The Counterattack of the Wronged Actress. Chapter 1. The little flower demon Ji-Tang stepped on the clouds and mist. The breeze blew up her flower skirt, with a smug smile on her face. After 10 years of cultivation, I can finally ascend. She murmured softly. However, the ascension process did not go smoothly, and the thunder and lightning struck, and she fell into a sea of twinkling stars. Hey? Isn't this the spiritual world I'm familiar with? Ji-Tang shouted, but his voice was engulfed by the stars, leaving only the boundless void. The next moment, she opened her eyes and found herself standing in an unfamiliar room with strange light and shadow advertisements on the walls and bizarre juice bottles on the table. I crossed over? Ji-Tang covered his forehead, his eyes confused. Chapter 2. She was soon led into the office of Star Entertainment by her agent. Miss G, I suggest you greet your seniors with a smile and apologize to the fans. The agent said repeatedly. Ji-Tang was stunned and his eyes widened. Who loves to be this unjust star? Isn't it fragrant to plant flowers? The agent smiled bitterly. You can't do this, your image is all black. Ji-Tang patted the table. If it's dark, it's black. If the plants are planted fragrantly, the money will come by itself. Chapter 3. She moved back into the cabin, determined to create her own small balcony. The balcony is not big, but she carefully plans that each plant has a fixed place, vines on high places, fruit trees in the corners, herbs on the walls. Ji-Tang watered and fertilized carefully, and even adjusted the light just right. She said to herself, wait for the next live broadcast, so that all stars can see the real flowers and fruits flourishing. However, she soon discovered that this was an era of plant decline. Flowers and plants are scarce, fruits and vegetables are hard to find, and plant science can only rely on audio and video. Ji-Tang looked at the lush small balcony and fell into deep thought. This is too profitable. Chapter 4. One day, she registered for the live broadcast room on star.com. Black fans have already been waiting in the chat room to complain. Haha, it's the actress who everyone hates again. Let's see if she is going to come out again today. Ji-Tang smiled and turned on the camera, and the small balcony appeared in the picture. Black fans were stunned. All kinds of green plants grew lushly, and the branches were heavy and full of fruit. The chat room exploded. Damn, are those plants? Ah, can an A-class mining star buy this balcony? Ji-Tang held a bunch of grapes in his hand and said slowly, 20,000 star coins each. The black powder was stunned and speechless. Chapter 5. In the live broadcast room, the black fans looked at each other. This is black technology, right? Isn't she a suspicion of everyone? How did you become a plant tycoon? Ji-Tang calmly picked a grape and took a bite. The sweet juice was full, and the aroma could almost be smelled in the live broadcast screen. She smiled secretly in her heart. 20,000 star coins each? Whoever likes to buy it, anyway, isn't it fragrant for me to grow flowers? Chapter 6. As the live broadcast became popular, Ji-Tang began to point out the country to his neighbor's balcony. This pot is fake, that pot has no roots, oh hey, that pot will die in the afternoon. The audience laughed, ha 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 ha, the neighbor is a big injustice. She understated it, and by the way, she taught everyone how to distinguish fake flowers, sick plants, and wilting. The small balcony not only became an internet celebrity, but also made plant culture popular in the stars. Chapter 7. The live broadcast began, and she sold the first batch of fruits and vegetables. The price of each fruit is high, but spectators are lining up to buy it. This apple has 20,000 star coins. This bunch of grapes can buy a mine star. Ji-Tang picked up a grape, took a bite, and smiled confidently and calmly, 20,000 star coins each, buy what you like. Her wallet is bulging, and her live broadcast room has also become the top of the Star Network hot search list. Chapter 8. The owner of the neighbor's balcony secretly watched her live broadcast and found that the plants he raised were not as good as Ji-Tang's. Ji-Tang pointed, "This pot is seriously ill and will die in the afternoon, the leaves in that pot rot and will wither tomorrow." The audience laughed crazy in the live broadcast room. Ha 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 ha, the neighbors are miserable all over the stars. Ji-Tang was secretly proud in his heart, these people want to surpass me? Impossible. Chapter 9. An actor came to the door in person, his eyes flashing. "Hello, can I buy a pot of your flowers?" Ji-Tang raised his eyebrows. She picked a potted plant full of flowers and fruits from the small balcony, and said with a smile, 50,000 star coins a pot. The actor was stunned and took out a star coin. Deal. Ji-Tang laughed secretly in his heart, thousands of people hate actresses, and they can earn more than anyone else. Chapter 10. The actor launched social platform Dynamics, and the text was simple but shocked the whole network. "Thank you, someone helped me grow flowers." All star netizens fried, the number of viewers in the live broadcast room soared, and the black fans were instantly speechless. Ji-Tang held fruits and vegetables and smiled slightly. "Who said planting flowers is not fragrant? I rely on plants, which is the most fragrant business." Chapter 11. Ji-Tang's live broadcast room has skyrocketed, and she began to study how to make the balcony more eye-catching. The small space was arranged by her into a miniature garden, vines are intertwined, fruit trees are full of fruit, and herbs are scattered. She said to the camera, "These plants are really alive, and I can teach you to raise any pot you like." The black powder was speechless, and netizens swiped the screen. "This balcony is simply open." Ji-Tang smiled, and his fingers gently stroked a bunch of cherries, ruddy and full, dazzling like a small lantern. Chapter 12. The neighbor's balcony also began to follow the trend of planting, but the effect was not as good as Ji-Tang's. Ji-Tang pointed out during the live broadcast, "The soil in this pot is too hard, and the roots are not well ventilated, the pot did not have enough light and withered in the afternoon." The audience giggled, the big wronged neighbor was criticized again. Ji-Tang was secretly proud, thinking, the plant world can also make money by professionalism. Chapter 13. The agent hurriedly called, "Miss G, if you don't film dramas or promote them recently, your image will be affected." Ji-Tang picked up a grape and bit it. "What is the image?" The audience only looks at the results. Swipe the screen in the live broadcast room, she dared to say that. Ji-Tang smiled and picked a small tomato, 20,000 star coins each. "Does anyone want it?" Chapter 14. The actor came to the door again and brought a large box of star coins. "Miss G, your flowers are so beautiful, I want to collect the entire balcony." Ji-Tang raised his eyebrows, "Are you sure? I don't discount." The actor nodded with a smile on his face. "Deal." Netizens in the live broadcast room exclaimed, "The actor has paid the bill, black fans should shut up." Chapter 15. Ji-Tang began to do small experiments on balcony plants, mixing different soils and adjusting different lights to observe the differences in plant growth. The curiosity of the audience in the live broadcast room was aroused and they followed her to learn from her. Ji-Tang said to himself, "These black fans can't understand it, but at least I understand making money." Chapter 16. One day, she noticed that a small grass on the balcony was growing unusually fast, with dense branches and leaves, and the fruits were much larger than other plants. Ji Tang secretly rejoiced, this is my secret weapon. She named the plant Golden Branch and prepared it as the highlight of her next live broadcast. The audience in the live broadcast room can't wait, Golden Bough. I want to see. Ji Tang smiled and filmed, and the branches and leaves of the golden branch shone brightly under the camera, dazzling like starlight. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 17. The black fan tried to attack again, leaving a message. She is hyping it up again, it's not real at all. Ji Tang calmly pointed to Jinji, it's true, look, the fruits are full. The audience exclaimed, the black fans were speechless, and the atmosphere in the live broadcast room was completely controlled by her. Ji Tang smiled and thought, true strength does not rely on strength by mouth cannons. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 18. The neighbor's balcony finally held an imitation of Ji Tang competition to try to compete with her. Ji Tang pointed out in the live broadcast, this pot of fertilizer is wrong, that pot is watered too much, and it will wilt in the afternoon. The audience laughed crazy, the neighbor who is wronged still wants to win Ji Tang? Ji Tang waved his hand and smiled, only by learning basic common sense can you compare with me. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 19. She began to try to grow rare fruits and vegetables, and a small fruit was worth tens of thousands of star coins. Ji Tang picked up a mini grapefruit and said to the camera, 20,000 star coins each, does anyone want it? Netizens in the live broadcast room immediately rushed to buy it. It's so fragrant. Ji Tang laughed secretly in his heart, plants are really much more fragrant than the entertainment industry. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 20. The actor appeared again, this time with a small greenhouse. Miss Ji, are you willing to help me grow plants? Ji Tang smiled slightly, as long as you give the price, I can do it. The actor nodded, with a smile on his face, and the audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen. The actor also wants to be a wronged person. Ji Tang looked at this small balcony and secretly planned in his heart, I want all the stars to know that growing flowers is the most fragrant business. Chapter 21. Ji Tang found that the fruits on the balcony began to ripen early. She picked up a cherry and blew on it gently, the bright red fruit crystal clear under the camera. The audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, this cherry is so beautiful. Ji Tang smiled, 20,000 star coins each, place an order for yourself if you like it. The black powder was speechless and rolled his eyes silently. Ji Tang was secretly proud in his heart, planting flowers can also make money, it is really fragrant. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 22. The neighbor's balcony tried to imitate Ji Tang's layout, but all the plants withered. Ji Tang pointed out in the live broadcast, this pot has insufficient light, the soil in that pot is not breathable, and it will die this afternoon. The audience laughed, the neighbor of the big injustice was really slapped in the face. Ji Tang waved his hand and smiled, thinking, others rely on imitation, I rely on strength. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 23. One day, she introduced a rare plant called luminous grass on a live stream. The luminous grass glowed slightly in the moonlight, like small stars twinkling. The audience exclaimed, this is too beautiful. Ji Tang said with a smile, this is an A-level rare plant, of 50,000 star coins. Hei Fan rolled her eyes in her heart, but no one dared to laugh at her balcony anymore. Underscore 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 on. Chapter 24. Her balcony is becoming more and more popular, and she even began to receive orders from companies. A beverage company wants to make limited edition products from the fruits she grows. Ji Tang raised his eyebrows, cooperation is possible, but the price should not be low. The other party was stunned and could only obediently do so. The audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, Ji Tang directly became an interstellar plant tycoon. underscore 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 un. Chapter 25. The actor came to the door again, this time with a holographic camera. Miss G, I want the whole galaxy to see your balcony. Ji Tang smiled, no problem, but the price can't be casual. The audience in the live broadcast room went crazy, the actor is going to see Ji Tang's balcony. Ji Tang gently patted the fruit and thought, the balcony is my stage. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 26. She began to study how to increase fruit production. Fertilize, dim, modify the soil, or even experiment with microgreenhouse techniques. The audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, she is doing miracles. Ji Tang smiled, in the era of plant decline, I will save them. The black powder was silent, but she became more and more proud. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 27. One day, an interstellar reporter came to the door for an interview and wanted to take a close-up of the balcony. Ji Tang took a small hoe and gently turned the soil, and the fruit branches and leaves were neatly arranged, which was beautiful. The reporter exclaimed, this is simply a miracle in the plant world. Ji Tang smiled faintly, this is my job and my interest. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 28. Some small novelty plants began to appear on the balcony, such as mini melons and golden tomatoes. Ji Tang also introduced in the live broadcast, these new varieties are expensive, but worth investing in. The audience placed orders one after another, grab it, it's so rare. Ji Tang smiled slightly, and took off a small tomato in his hand, 25,000 star coins each. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 29. The owner of the neighbor's balcony began to secretly follow Ji Tang. Ji Tang pointed to the distance during the live broadcast, that pot has no roots, and it will die in the afternoon. The audience laughed in the chat room, ha ha ha, the neighbor was slapped in the face again. Ji Tang was secretly proud, in the plant world, I am the only expert. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 30. A certain actor came to the door again and brought a large box of star coins. Miss G, I want to buy the entire balcony. Ji Tang raised his eyebrows, are you sure? Regardless of the price, I will give you the sweetest grape. The actor nodded and smiled brightly. The audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, the actor was actually fanned by the plant circle. Ji Tang was holding fruits and vegetables, secretly thinking in his heart, the road of an interstellar plant tycoon has just begun. Chapter 31. Ji Tang decided to launch a new fruit and vegetable combination package, each pot containing rare plants and fresh fruits. She showed it in the live broadcast, with staggered branches and leaves and colorful fruits. The audience swiped the screen frantically, this is too luxurious. Ji Tang smiled, each set of 100,000 star coins, place an order as you want. The black fans were speechless, and the atmosphere in the live broadcast room was completely controlled by her. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 32. The neighbor's balcony imitated Ji Tang again, and all the fruits withered. Ji Tang pointed to the picture, this pot has no roots, it will die in the afternoon, the pot lacked light. The audience laughed crazy, ha ha ha, the big injustice is on the list again. Ji Tang smiled slightly and picked the most ripe grapes in his hand, whoever likes to buy it will buy it. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 33. Ji Tang began to experiment with microgreenhouse technology, allowing balcony plants to bear fruit all year round. The audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, she is hanging up, right? Ji Tang said calmly, this is called skill and patience. Golden branches and luminous grass thrive in the greenhouse, their light shimmering like a galaxy. underscore 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 un. Chapter 34. The black fan tried to attack again, leaving a message. She must be cheating. Ji Tang pointed to Jinji. Look, the fruit ripens by itself. The audience exclaimed, this is too real. They. Black fans had nothing to say, and the atmosphere in the live broadcast room was completely controlled by Ji Tang. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 35. Ji Tang began to try to sell it across stars, and the fruits were sent directly to other planets. She showed off the packaging during her live stream, with the fruit shining inside the transparent box. The audience exclaimed, this is too luxurious. Ji Tang smiled, the high price is also worth it, you accept this sweetness. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 36. The neighbor's balcony finally gave up imitation and changed to observing Ji Tang's live broadcast. Ji Tang pointed, the leaves of that pot will turn yellow and die tomorrow, if this pot is over-fertilized, the fruits will rot. The audience laughed crazy, ha 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 ha, the big injustice was slapped in the face again. Ji Tang gently picked a golden branch, 20,000 star coins each, grab it quickly. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 37. An actor came to the door again and brought a holographic camera. Miss Ji, I want the whole galaxy to see your balcony. Ji Tang smiled, no problem, but the price can't be casual. The audience in the live broadcast room went crazy, the actor is going to see Ji Tang's balcony. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 38. She began to grow rarer plants such as golden cherry tomatoes and purple light grass. Ji Tang showed in the live broadcast, these new varieties are expensive, but worth investing in. The audience rushed to buy, place an order quickly. So rare. Ji Tang smiled, 20,000 star coins each, place an order for yourself if you like it. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 39. The popularity of the balcony has become popular all over the stars, and black fans are trying to provoke again. Ji Tang pointed into the distance, this pot has no roots and will die in the afternoon, the leaves of that pot withered and rotted tomorrow. The audience laughed in the live broadcast room, the big injustice was slapped in the face again. Ji Tang was secretly proud, in the plant world, I am an expert. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 40. A certain actor brought a large box of star coins and wanted to buy the entire balcony at once. Ji Tang raised his eyebrows, are you sure? I will give you only the sweetest grape. The actor nodded, and the audience in the live broadcast room swiped the screen, the actor was actually a fan. Ji Tang held fruits and vegetables and smiled slightly, the road of the interstellar plant Tycoon has just begun. Chapter 41. Ji Tang's balcony has become the focus of the whole star, and the number of people in the live broadcast room has exceeded 1 million. She gently picked a purple light grass, and the fruit sparkled under the camera. The audience swiped the screen, this is amazing. Ji Tang smiled, rare plants are not decorations, they are investments. The black fans had nothing to say, and the atmosphere in the live broadcast room was completely controlled by her. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 42. The actor came to the door again, this time bringing a holographic greenhouse. Miss Ji, so that the whole galaxy can see your balcony. Ji Tang raised his eyebrows, what about the price? The actor nodded and paid, and the audience in the live broadcast room went crazy, the actor is also willing to be a wronged person. Ji Tang smiled secretly in his heart, the power of plants is really fragrant. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 43. Ji Tang began to try to cultivate new varieties, planting a mix of golden branch, luminous grass, and purple light grass. The fruits are colorful, and the branches and leaves grow in a staggered manner, resembling a miniature forest. The audience exclaimed, "This balcony is simply a miracle." Ji Tang smiled slightly, "This is the result of my hard work." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 44. The neighbor's balcony was finally completely defeated and could not match Ji Tang. Ji Tang pointed to the picture, "This pot has no roots, and that pot of diseased leaves will die in the afternoon." The audience laughed crazy, the big injustice was slapped in the face again. Ji Tang held the fruit in his hand and said lightly, 20,000 star coins apiece, if you want to buy it, place an order yourself. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 45. Xuanxingzi began to imitate Ji Tang to plant plants, but most of them failed. Ji Tang pointed out in the live broadcast, soil, light, and fertilization cannot be sloppy. The audience swiped the screen, Ji Tang is the only expert. The black powder was silent again, but she was even more confident, plants are the most fragrant business. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 46. Ji Tang decided to open all-star orders, and the fruits were delivered directly to each planet. She showed the packaging, and the fruits in the transparent box sparkled, like little stars. The audience exclaimed, "This is too luxurious." Ji Tang smiled, "The high price is also worth it, sweet and delicious." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 47. The actor posted a news, "Thank you everyone, someone helped me grow flowers." All-star netizens fire, and the number of viewers in the live broadcast room soared. Ji Tang held fruits and vegetables and smiled, "Who said that planting flowers is not fragrant? I rely on plants, which is the most fragrant business." Black fans were speechless, and fans on the whole network were completely circled by fans. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 48. Ji Tang launched the Balcony Boutique Fruits and Vegetables series. Each pot contains rare plants and carefully cultivated fruits. The audience in the live broadcast room placed orders frantically, "Grab it, it's so rare." Ji Tang smiled, 20,000 star coins each, place an order for what you want. Her balcony has become the most well-known plant showroom in the galaxy. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 49. She began teaching about plants, from soil to fertilization, from light to miniature greenhouses. The audience followed suit, and the black fans were completely silent. Ji Tang laughed secretly in his heart, "Who explains that stars can only make dramas, and planting flowers can also counterattack?" Every plant on the balcony has become a hot spot on the internet, and fans of the actor are sought after. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 50. Finally, Ji Tang stood on the balcony, looking at the plants full of fruits and smiling slightly. All-star netizens have already determined that she is a real tycoon in the plant world. Black fans can no longer attack, and the actor and fans spontaneously become her help. Ji Tang whispered, "Star plant tycoon, the counterattack of the wronged actress, it's just getting started." The sun shines, the fruits shine, and the balcony becomes the most fragrant stage in the stars. The world is broken, black fans are speechless, and actor fans are sought after. Ji Tang uses plants to write his own legend.